Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening to everyone. So today we are from Group 34 from Let's 2057 Global Headlines are going to do our group discussion for. So before we start, I will introduce myself first. So my name is Muhammad Anim bin Rosli and my matric number is 201041. So next.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Akil Naziruddin bin Muhammad Nazaruddin, and my matrix number is 199864.
Hi, my name is Wangki bin Hamdan and my matrix number is 200388.
Hello, my name is Amir Hadi Haikal bin Amruddin. My matrix number is 202597.
Hello, my name is Kamal Anwar bin Kamal Zaman and my matrix number is 208 and 47.
My name is Raji Izzuddin Shah bin Raji Muhammad Azhan Shah and my matric number is 200963.
Hi, my name is Hanan Jasmine binti Abdul Hadi and my matric number is 207058.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zalfiza bin Muhammad Zuzain. My matric number is 203727.
Okay, so everyone have introduced themselves. So for today's discussion, we are going to have a group 2 members to take turn to share their news headlines that they are gathered on the team they are assigned for podcast 2. If I'm not mistaken, their team is food, right? Right. Okay, so they have to have to cite the source of their headline for during their presentation. So without waste any time, I will pass to group 2 to share their news headline. So who would like to start first from group 2?
Okay, I will start first. So wait one moment while I share my screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so for me, I have chosen North America, USA, for my headline topic. So the first topic I have chosen is that robots are taking jobs, flipping burgers and making smoothies as automation invades fast food. So the reason why I chose this is that more fast food chains than ever are testing robots and AI to cut costs. Advanced technology can be used to decrease the number of workers needed for food preparation and service. And robots are being used to take orders, prepare food, and even deliver to the customer. So the reason why I chose this is mainly because since you all know, the price of inflation is high right now due to the pandemic, the war, and everything else around it. And due to this, more and more people are, cost of hiring people are getting very high, and some employees are not willing to pay them. So because of this, they decide to use robots instead. So my other headline is that how is war affecting your grocery bills? As we all know, there is currently a war going on in Russia, and because of this, the invasion of Ukraine and global sanctions against Moscow have rippled throughout the logistic and supply chains, causing backups of the ships at some ports and could lead to longer delays in shipments. Because of this, the food price have climbed up to a higher level in more than a decade, largely because of the pandemic supply chains. As I said previously, due to the war, people are basically, the price of everyday goods are steadily increasing by a huge amount. Usually, people things that would cost $1 back in 2010 would now cost somewhere around $5 basically right now due to the pandemic, the war, and everything else around it. Because of this huge, also because of the war, a lot of ships are forced to stay at sea and not move in fear of being hit by missiles and all that, which further delays shipments and further increasing the price of food. That's all from me, and thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aidil, for the presentation of the news headline. So for the next members, group 2 members, who would like to share their news headline?
Okay, I'll continue for the second headline. Just give me a
Okay.
moment. I'll share my screen.
Okay.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, yes.
So the country that I choose for this team is Mexico. So the first headline is this. The first headline is five charts show that our food is not ready for the climate crisis, which Mexico crisis. It's about how the climate crisis affect the production of food in Mexico. So here are some lists that that said this is their crisis in Mexico, that their food will be not enough for the crisis due to the climate change. And the second one is Mexico asks United States to coordinate on tamping down food inflation, which this is the second headline. Mexico asks US to coordinate on tamping down food inflation. This is why, because the price of food in Mexico is getting increased. So Mexico asking from US to step up, to solve their problem. So the reason I choose both of this topic because climate change is affect us all around the world, and it can also affect in our country. So we can learn something about that there. And also for the second topic, I choose because it is already happening in our country too, which the rising price in our food product. So that is the reason I choose these two topics. One is because from the climate change, which all around the world affected by climate change, and also the price increase in food production. So that's all.
Okay, thank you, Anwar, for your presentation. So next, Hanan, you would like to share your news headline?
Yes, wait.
Okay.
Can you see my slide?
Yes.
But, first, I choose the country Thailand to cover the theme of food. The first headline that I got from Tiger, I choose it. It is about chicken feet skin. First of all, chicken feet skin is a famous delicacy in Thailand, and it's often eaten with a spicy salad. The headline title states that chicken feet skin extracted by mouth and factory explained. The story is about a factory that extracts chicken feet skin from the chicken bone in Thailand. That separate the skin from the chicken bone with their mouth. Based on the story, there are a video going viral about showing that the employee do extracting the chicken using their mouth with amazing speed. The factory was inspected by Nong Khai Provincial Public Health Office after the incident, and the factory owner, which is called Nong Lat, 31 years old, explained that they usually use pliers to separate skin from chicken feet, but it takes 5 minutes to skin one chicken feet. So they found that using mouth is work 5 times faster, and the chicken skins look more attractive than using pliers. So I choose this story because it shows that how food is made with a dirty environment and using the raw method. Okay, the second headline is about Thai rice export surge as Ukraine war disrupt global food supply. Based on this, Thailand is the world's most exported of rice. Means that Thailand is the main exporter of rice around the world. When war between Ukraine and Russia breaks on February 24, there are high demand in shipment of rice. Since the war disrupts the food chain and global food supply of grain. Thailand rice shipment surged when war breaks between Ukraine and Russia because people worried about their food supply and food security since Ukraine and Russia account nearly a third of the world's wheat export. So the Thailand rice shipments increased 28% to 1.1 million tons. According to Thai rice exporters, they plan to keep increasing the export target for this year to 8 million tons from 7 million tons. Even though they know that rice is not a perfect substitute for wheat, it can help provide food security during times of geopolitical uncertainty. I got this news from Free Malaysia TV. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Hanan. So the last one is Sarip.
Okay, can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay, my country is Italy. So here the first headline. Okay, first headline is about the kind of break. This is the perfect break for your spread. Okay, Kia squares. Okay, this is prepared by a veteran New York City, Chef Mark Strossman, and this is finger friendly, shrubble, light and salty. Okay, it consists of 3 flavors with Sicilian tomato and mozzarella, rosemary and sea salt, and onions and garlic. Okay, Strossman insists that the focaccia is perfect for gathering since it is made in tray batches and makes the house smell instantly good. It comes with easy receipt that serve up to 8 people just with 2 loaves. Okay, I think this is new to us that we cannot see in Malaysian, and we never think to do this before. So this is basically my sharing about the first headline. Okay, then I proceed to the second headline. This is Durham wheat shortage hit Italian pasta makers. Okay, this is happening in Canada, which Italy is gaining source of wheat from Canada. So extreme temperatures and drought in Canada have led to dire harvest, sending prices rocketing to 13-year highs. Okay, the picture in Italy is troubling. Canada is expected to cut output to nearly 50% below 2020 levels. The domestic forecast for the Durham crop, which cover most Italian pasta makers, need to cut to 3.7 million tons from 4.3 million tons. So around 300 tons of pasta are produced every day at the Diceco factory in Farah San Martino, but the current supply concerns could well dampen this production. So now here the link that I in all this information. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Group 2, for sharing their news headline to us. So then, for next, we have to discuss and select 4 news from each of the Group 2 members to be included in our podcast too. So I will start first. So for ideal, USA, right? The robots of taking the food, the job, and the second one is war affecting the grocery bill. So I would like to choose the robots taking the job of flipping burgers and making smoothies, because I think it will be an interesting topic for us, as nowadays we can we can see that most people lose their job because of pandemic, right? So I think with AI or robots, people tend to lose more jobs than we are in pandemic, because the robots will taking care of their part in the factories or in their work. So next, for Anwar part, I would like to ask Luman, okay, which one do you choose? Before that, for Aidil, I choose robots, right? So how about you guys? If you guys choose the robots topic, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for people, right, they are taking the robots topic for the first topic. I think we need to make a selection once again because the result is 4-4. So for the second topic, what affecting the grocery bill? How many guys choose the topic? Oh, there's no one. I thought the others choosing the second topic, right? Also, the first topic will be the robots taking jobs of delivery burgers and making smoothies. Okay, the second one is from Anwar. The first topic is 5 charts that show why our food is not ready for climate crisis, and the second topic is Mexico asks US to coordinate on tamping down food inflation. So I would like to ask Makim, which one do you choose?
Okay, thank you,
And
Hanif.
state the reason.
Okay, thank you, Hanif. For the second headlines that I think we can discuss is there not enough food because of the climate crisis. Sorry. This is because I think climate crisis is happen around the world, but in Mexico, we can discuss what happened there, and maybe we can find how the country make a solution for the problems. I think that's all from me for the second headline. And I choose the not enough food because of the climate crisis.
Okay. So thank you, Makim, for your opinion. So we will go in for the selection of the topic. So for topic, first topic, 5 charts that show why our food is not ready for climate crisis. Please raise your hand if you choose this topic. So I see that majority of us choose the first topic. So the second topic for our podcast 2 will be the food inflation due to climate crisis. Okay, next for Hanan, they are from Thailand. The first topic is chicken feet skin extracted by mouth, and the second topic is Thai rice export surge as Ukraine war disrupt global food supply. So I would like to ask Aidil, what's your opinion on this topic and what's your selection? Yes. Sorry. Nak Aidil. Raja Izzuddin Shah. My mistake.
Okay, so my opinion on Hanan's topic is, I think I would choose the headline Thai rice exports surge as Ukraine war disrupts global food supply. The reason that I choose this headline is because I think it will be interesting and it will be good knowledge for us to understand about the global supply chain, and for us to know how that war that is happening in Russia and Ukraine could affect the price of food globally, especially like in the headline which is in Thailand, because if we see in the map, Ukraine and Thailand is quite far apart from each other. So I think it will be interesting for us to see exactly how events like war in this world could affect the prices of food globally. I think that's.
Okay, thank you, Izzuddin, for your opinion on this on both topics. So we'll proceed to voting session. So how many will choose the first topic, chicken feet skin extracted by mouth? Please raise your hand. Okay, so I see there's no one choose the first topic. So I will assume that no one, do you choose the first topic?
Second topic.
The
Second headline.
Okay. So I will assume that majority of us, not majority, all of us choose the second topic, Thai rice export. It's this such the Ukraine war as disrupt the global food supply. Choose the second topic. So the third topic for our podcast 2 is Thai rice export. So the last one is from Zarif, Italy. The first headline is the perfect bread for your spread, and the second one is durum wheat short taste hit Italian pasta makers. So I would like to ask Akil for your opinion on both topics and your selection.
Okay, thank you, Hanif. Based on these two headlines, I would prefer for Zarif to continue on elaborating it about the durum which shortage hit Italian pasta makers. This is because to me, to all of us, when we talk or mention about Italy, one thing will came up on our mind is about their pasta and their pizza and so on. So when this durum which shortage